The message arrived on a Tuesday morning, transmitted through quantum channels that bent spacetime itself. Ambassador Elena Rodriguez stood in the gleaming halls of the Terran Council, her hands trembling as she read the dispatch from the outer rim. The words burned into her retinas. Civilian transport destroyed. No survivors, including human child aboard diplomatic vessel. The child's name was Tommy Mitchell, age 7, son of a human engineer working on the neutral mining station of Kepler 442b. He had been traveling with his father to visit Earth for the first time, wide-eyed with excitement about seeing the blue planet his father always described with such longing. The Zephyrian Empire had obliterated their diplomatic transport without warning, claiming it violated their territorial space. Within hours, the footage spread across Earth's networks. Security cameras from the mining station had captured Tommy's final moments. A small boy pressed against a viewport, watching stars streak past as his ship accelerated toward what should have been safety. The Zephyrian interceptor had appeared like a predator, sleek and merciless, firing without communication or quarter. President Alexander Kane sat in the Situation Room, his weathered face illuminated by holographic displays showing the vast Zephyrian Empire, a civilization that spanned 12 star systems and commanded resources beyond Earth's comprehension. For decades, humanity had played the role of the careful diplomat, the eager junior partner in galactic affairs. They had accepted insults, territorial disputes, and economic exploitation, all in the name of peaceful coexistence. They killed a child, Kane whispered, his voice carrying the weight of a species' collective rage. They killed our child. General Marcus Webb, commander of Earth's orbital defense fleet, leaned forward. Mr. President, our intelligence suggests the Zephyrians have over 3,000 warships. Our entire fleet numbers barely 200 vessels. Kane's eyes never left the hologram of Tommy Mitchell's school photo. A gap-toothed smile, freckles scattered across his nose like constellations. Numbers don't matter anymore, General. We're not fighting a war. We're delivering justice. The declaration of war came 24 hours later. Every human colony, every orbital station, every deep space mining operation received the same message. Come home. We're going to end this. But Earth didn't just mobilize its military. Dr. Morgan Ellis, head of the Prometheus project, activated protocols that had been theoretical for decades. Deep beneath the Swiss Alps, quantum computers began processing algorithms that violated several interstellar treaties. The research into temporal weaponry, banned by the Galactic Accords, resumed with frightening efficiency. Lieutenant Commander Jake Thompson led the first wave, his experimental stealth ships phasing in and out of normal spacetime. They struck Zephyrian outposts like ghosts, leaving no trace except empty stations drifting in the void. The Empire's response was swift and brutal, but human tactics had evolved beyond their understanding. On Earth, factories worked around the clock, producing weapons that bent the laws of physics. Retired soldiers emerged from civilian life, their eyes hard with purpose. Children too young to understand the implications practiced evacuation drills while their parents prepared for a war that would reshape the galaxy. The first major battle occurred near the Proxima Centauri system. Admiral Lisa Foster commanded the human fleet from the bridge of the UES Retribution, watching as Zephyrian dreadnoughts, massive ships that had terrorized civilizations for centuries, disintegrated under concentrated fire from Earth's new plasma cannons. They thought we were weak, Foster muttered, watching enemy formations scatter in panic. They thought wrong. The war lasted 18 months. When it ended, the mighty Zephyrian Empire had been reduced to scattered refugee fleets begging for sanctuary from races they had once oppressed. Earth's technology had advanced by centuries, their military doctrine rewritten by necessity and fury. In the aftermath, as humanity established itself as the galaxy's new dominant power, a memorial was erected on Luna. Tommy Mitchell's name was carved into black marble, surrounded by the names of every human lost in the conflict. Below his name, an inscription read, "Some prices are too high to accept, some crimes too great to forgive." The galaxy learned that day what happened when humanity's children were threatened. They learned that Earth's patience had limits, and those limits had been crossed forever.